Hey guys, Quick and Quasar here back again with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about something that really annoyed me and has continued to annoy me over the last sort of, well, for like 9 months I guess, however long Fortnite's been out. It's how long it's annoyed me. Basically it's just Battle Royale, and what it leaves, the state of Battle Royale, the state of the gaming industry because of Battle Royale game types is getting crazy, it really is. What began as like a pretty cool idea, you know, in the H1Z1 mod, I think it was, the Battle Royale type of thing. It began as a cool idea, and then Ark Survival evolved, or Survival of the Fittest. That was cool, but now it's becoming ridiculous. We're getting in Battlefield, we're getting in Call of Duty. The reason I've got Halo 3 ODST gameplay in the background is because that's like the only big first-person shooter that hasn't succumbed to the toxicity train that is Battle Royale. Obviously Battlefield and Call of Duty have succumbed to that and planned to put that in their upcoming games. We're probably gonna get Star Wars Battlefront 3 Battle Royale next. But yeah, this is gonna be a rad video. Now, one of the main things that I dislike, not necessarily about Fortnite, I don't want any Fortnite kids getting super triggered in this video. It's not just about Fortnite, it's about Battle Royale in general. I don't think it's good for the gaming industry or for the gaming community as a whole. I feel like it steals thunder from other games. Now, a popular game is great. You know, Halo Reach back in its day had like 3 million active players in the first month. It was very easy to find a match and everything. It was a great active game, but there was still people playing Battlefield, Bad Company 2 at that time. There was still people playing Modern Warfare 2 at that time. It did well, but it wasn't like, alright, well, let's make all these other games extinct completely with no players. You know, no viewers on any of the streams of those games or videos of those games on YouTube, just completely extinct. Well, I feel like that's what Fortnite does right now. It's like it just steals thunder from other games. And like I said, a successful game is great, but not everyone likes Battle Royale. Not everyone likes Fortnite. Not everyone likes one game. The thing that's amazing about YouTube and gaming on YouTube is that there's something for everyone. There's a stream for everyone and a different game for everyone to stream and also to play and to watch. I feel like with Battle Royales, and again, this is PUBG, this is what's it called, like Realm Royale or whatever it is, and Fortnite, and now Black Ops 4 Battle Royale and Battlefield 5. It's all the Battle Royales. I feel like it's always the same thing. It's the same map, it's the same objective. Well, I know PUBG has different maps, but all in all, it's the same map. There's no like different really variations to it. It's just a different color. You know, there's a desert. Ooh. Same map, same gameplay. And I think like every Battle Royale game, it basically just becomes a running looting simulator. You know, like, I don't know, like 10 minutes into each match, if you're still alive at that point, it's just a looting simulator. It's just a running simulator. And you can tell that from, you know, the YouTube videos that you watch. You know, you have like the Rainbow Challenge or whatever it is for Fortnite. Even the YouTubers are getting bored of Fortnite in the sense where it's like, the gameplay is boring for them, so they set themselves challenges to entertain themselves and their viewers of, oh, let's make a rainbow out of the different tiers and rarities of the weapons I've got. Wow. You know, a game's getting kind of stale when people are doing that. I feel like there's just no variation to it. It's just a running looting simulator, and then like the final final like 30 seconds of the match is fun. Generally it leads to you just getting killed straight away, depending on how good you are, obviously. Now I feel like Fortnite being free, it really damages the gaming industry. Obviously a free game is good, don't get me wrong, a free game is good, but the reality of the situation is we can't have every game to be free. There just can't be a whole gaming industry of free games, because eventually cosmetics like new skins like the Drift skin and the Ragnarok skin, it gets boring. Eventually Fortnite players, they're going to stop being like, you know what, let's stop paying $20 for pixels that are a slightly different color. You know what I mean? And the YouTubers that seem like they care about these customizations, they don't. They just care about it being hot, like a hot topic for a new video. I think that's really what drives it a lot. I feel like the fact that it's free, Fortnite being free, it really damages the gaming industry as a whole. And what I mean by the gaming industry is Twitch, YouTube, streams on YouTube, and people just playing the games and talking to themselves, you know, their friends and stuff about the game. It damages it because, like I said, not every game can be free. It takes attention away from paid games that actually deserve that attention, but because they've got a $40 or $60 price tag on them, people are like, nah, let's just go play Fortnite. You know what I mean? Let's just go pick up a tactical shotgun and 1v1 each other, because that's fun. You know what I mean? Again, I'm going to be toxic towards Fortnite, but it's not just Fortnite. It's all companies, really, right now. And it takes attention away from games that are really decent, and people are just ignoring a lot of games just because there's a price tag on it now, and it's ridiculous. It's a product. It's supposed to have a price tag. And if you think that Fortnite doesn't have a price tag, you're deluded, because, no offense, but it does. Like I said, $20 for one skin. The skin is just different colored pixels at the end of the day. It's created, honestly, now this is personal opinion, but I think many of us can agree on it. I do streams every day, and a lot of you guys agree with me on this. It's created probably the cringiest and weirdest internet community and internet niche and style of any game ever. You know, when Halo Reach was out, it was like, oh, let's. I think the big thing when Halo Reach was out was machinimas, where you'd sort of make your character look like he was talking, like Red vs. Blue, if you guys have ever seen it. That was as deep as it got with that. And yes, some of them were cringy, but it was stylistic, it was creative, and it inspired people to be creative and use their creative muscles. Fortnite, though, the thing we have in the community of Fortnite is strip Fortnite. Getting women on your videos to strip off for the 12-year-old boys, so you get easy views. Fortnite dances in real life, I'm not even going to begin on that. It's the cringiest, it makes my skin crawl, it's so cringy. Watching these 30-year-old men dance to Fortnite dances. Jesus Christ, it melts my brain watching stuff like that. I can't even watch it because I feel embarrassed for the guy that's doing it. I'm not going to name any names or anything, many YouTubers do it. And also, like, look what I found in Fortnite videos. There's one very specific big channel that does this. I'm not going to name it because he's a hard-working dude and he does content and everything's creative. But it's like, after a while of playing the same game that has the same map and the same objective, you can only find so much in the game, you know what I mean? You can only discover that many things in the game. It's a very cringy community. It really is. And, like, V-Bucks giveaways and stuff, and, like, I don't know, it's created a whole new level of YouTube cringe, and it's really not good to have for the main thing of a game to be cringy, you know, dance-offs and stuff at Fortnite YouTuber meetups and stuff. No disrespect to anyone that enjoys dancing, I guess. Dancing is great, but it's just super, like I do streams of Fortnite, and all I hear is that just speak like, are you gonna get the new emoji? Or the new emote? Are you gonna get the new dance? Are you gonna get the dab? And it's just like, what? What has the gaming industry become? No disrespect to anyone that uses that. I just personally think it's ridiculous. Not you liking it ridiculous. I think that the fact that it's become this popular as a whole is ridiculous. This is not against any individual YouTuber or any individual gamer. It's really not, I promise. It's nothing personal. It makes growing a gaming channel, I can speak from the heart on this one, I'm going to be completely blunt. It makes growing a great gaming channel on YouTube super difficult, because if you don't stream Fortnite and do V-Bucks giveaways and hey guys, if we hit 1,000 likes on this video, I'm going to give away 10,000 V-Bucks, stuff like that. If you're not doing that in this day and age, you're not succeeding on YouTube. When I stream Fortnite, I get, you know, like, from one Fortnite stream, I'd say I'd get anywhere from 10 to 30 new subscribers per stream, which is pretty good for a smaller channel like mine. Whereas if I stream, say, a really old but gold game like Halo Reach, I'll probably get like 3 to 10 subscribers, new subscribers out of it, which is still great. It's an 8-year-old game, so I don't expect to get 1,000 subscribers per stream, but still, you know what I mean? Like, when it's like the only game, if you want to grow a channel on YouTube right now, it's the only game to stream. You look at YouTube gaming, it's 95%. Fortnite, again, not necessarily anything wrong with Fortnite, but the gaming industry should not just be that. That shouldn't be the only thing that's being published. And in part, it's YouTube to blame for that, because they choose what goes in the YouTube gaming homepage, and the fact that it's just like Fortnite. Hey, look, some dude got a 13-year-old girl to strip off playing Fortnite. How amazing and entertaining that is. It's on the wrong side, that sort of thing is, but yeah, that's going off for a little bit of a tangent. But yeah, stuff like that, super inappropriate, super cringy, and I don't get why YouTube favors that so much and puts it all over the YouTube gaming page. It's ridiculous. Like I said, it's a real struggle to grow on YouTube nowadays anyway as a YouTube gamer. There's so many YouTube gamers, very hard to stand out, and YouTube just has this thing where they don't like telling people's subscribers when that person uploads. It's weird. But also, if you don't stream Fortnite, if you don't upload Fortnite, you're going to run into a lot of blocks. Your channel's going to grow a lot slower than people streaming a cartoon loot simulator, looting and running simulator. And also, if you're not doing V-Buck giveaways, just why even bother on YouTube if you haven't got V-Bucks to give away? Why? Just why? And I think a lot of streamers have resorted to streaming Fortnite because that's the only thing that will grow their channel. I've done a few Fortnite streams myself, so I'm not guilt-free of it, but I did it out of just curiosity and just sort of like, you know what, I'll give it a go. Everyone's talking about it. Loads of my viewers asked me to play it, so I'll play it. But I'm not spamming them, you know, churning them out, Fortnite video, Fortnite video, Fortnite video, Fortnite video, because that would just be begging for easy views, and it would make me cripplingly depressed in terms of streaming, because I don't enjoy it enough to stream it that much, honestly. I like variation. I also miss the old days when games like Halo Reach or Halo 3 or Battlefield 4 or Battlefield Bad Company 2, let's not even talk about Battlefield Hardline, I'm joking, that's pretty good to get into, Skyrim, Mass Effect, Modern Warfare 2, when these old but gold games, not even that old, you know, some of the newer games as well, when these games, you could go on YouTube Gaming, or it wasn't a thing back then, but you could go on YouTube and you'd have this nice spread of communities. You'd have modding communities for Skyrim, you'd have Halo Reach Forge communities, you'd have, you know, join me in game Halo Reach lobbies and stuff where they were streaming it, and like extra XP lobbies on Halo Reach, and like Modern Warfare 2 1v1s or no scope challenges and stuff. You had a real variation in games. Like, you could go on YouTube, it was something for everyone. Yeah, it wasn't super balanced, and you know, Halo Reach and Modern Warfare 2. If you didn't like those games, you were kind of screwed when it came to first-person shooters, because they were the super popular games. Not only do I miss those games being hot, because they deserve so much attention, especially things like Halo Reach and Skyrim and stuff, but I missed there just being a variation of games. Not everybody wants to run around a cartoon map picking up loot. No disrespect to it, just not everyone wants to do it. And I know I'm not alone in this. It's definitely the minority on YouTube that agrees with me right now, but I know I'm not alone. I don't want to go, if I want to be entertained, I don't want to click on YouTube and just be like, hey, watch this Fortnite video. Hey, there's a Fortnite live stream. Why don't you watch that? Hey, Fortnite live stream. I want to see Battlefield stuff suggested to me. I want to see Battlefield 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2 stuff suggested to me. I want to see new gameplay of Battlefield 5. And you know, you're getting these releases of like Battlefield 5 coming up soon, and Black Ops 4. I'm not that much of a Call of Duty fan myself, but like Black Ops 4 and like Spyro Remastered, and all anybody cares about is what the new skin is going to be in Fortnite. Not this amazing new game being added, you know, coming out, because game releases used to be so big back then. All anybody cares about is getting the Drift skin to tier 4 or whatever. And it's ridiculous. It's super stupid, and I don't like where it's going. I wish there was just more of a spread, an even spread and variation on YouTube. It's what we need. It's what YouTube needs, especially for any hope of like YouTube gaming having hope for the future and becoming better and better and improving as time goes on. We need variation, because one day Fortnite will die. I estimate it'll either be at the end of this year or next year, because it's really got no longevity to it. There's not going to be a Fortnite Battle Royale 2, I keep saying this. There isn't going to be. There's not going to be a sequel to it. And there's only so many tweaks you can make to one map before it's over. I think they'll probably add like a snowy region to the map, or they might just add a whole new snowy map maybe, or like, I don't know, like do a 200 player Battle Royale. But eventually it will die, and the whole of YouTube gaming is based all around this one game right now. And there's a lot of YouTubers that really dangerously, precariously base their entire channel around this one game. And when it dies, they're screwed. YouTube gaming's screwed, and everyone's just gonna be like, well, what are we gonna give free V-Bucks away on now? I mean, Call of Duty had that, you know. Call of Duty was super successful and super popular, and then when COD Ghosts came out, it was like, you had all these YouTubers like Ali and stuff. No disrespect to him, he's very hard work and very successful. He deserves the success, he's been doing it for ages. But you had all these big Call of Duty YouTubers that were like, well, crap, because no one wanted Call of Duty anymore. It died off, it lived its life. I know they're kind of reigniting it a little bit, improving it now, but back then on Ghosts and Advanced Warfare, it was like, it completely died. I'd say like 90% of, or about 75% of the COD community just left and stopped playing it. That's what will happen to Fortnite. And then you'll have the YouTubers, you'll have YouTube Gaming, you'll have all these, everyone involved in terms of like the influencer side of Fortnite. You'll have them all just be like, well, crap, what do we do now? I think there needs to be a spread, there needs to be balance, you know what I mean? And I feel like those games really created amazing YouTube, Xbox, PS4 communities, and they weren't toxic and cringy. They were creative, they were entertaining, and it was really cool, you know, going to school, when I did go to school, and talking to all my friends about Halo Reach, and oh, I got the new armor, I got, you know, oh, you got the Inherited class, you got the Inherited helmet, cool, stuff like that. I feel like the Fortnite communities on YouTube are mostly just grown men screaming about a new character skin, V-Bucks giveaways, and like male YouTubers asking their girlfriends to like strip butt naked or half naked on camera for easy views. It's pathetic, it is. This is the state of YouTube gaming. It's a real joke, it is. You got these like 30-year-old men having like a, I'm not going to say the word because it's family friendly, but it begins with it, having like a meltdown over a new skin being added to the game. It's ridiculous, it really is. Like, grow up, Jesus Christ. I strongly believe that the only reason Fortnite is so successful is because it's free. Literally everyone can play it. The company are very smart. This is not meant as disrespect to Epic Games. The company are very smart. They've been super successful and they deserve the success. They're putting on mobile, they're putting in Fortnite on basically everything. They've got crossplay going and everything on PC and Xbox and PS4 and Xbox and basically everything apart from PS4. It's really good, you know, they deserve the success, but I think if PUBG was free and maybe ran a little bit better, the company was a little bit more attentive to its player base, that would be just as successful. You know, if Battlefield 5 was coming out for free, Battlefield 5 would crap all over Fortnite. It would have way more players. It's just that it's not free. I believe that Battlefield and Call of Duty and this is the last point of the video. Battlefield and Call of Duty game Battle Royale, it's so stupid. It's just riding on a hype train that's destined to die off at some point. I think my estimate is either at the end of this year or in the first half of next year, first half of 2019. Battle Royale will die off and everyone will cringe at the sound of Battle Royale or when someone mentions it. It will be like the old Call of Duties. You know, Modern Warfare 2 was great, Modern Warfare 3 super successful, super popular. Then COD Ghost came out and people were like, well, never mention Call of Duty to me again. Like I said, in recent years they've sort of pulled it back a little bit with World War 2 and Black Ops 3 and stuff, but they're not at the level that they once were. I don't think Battle Royale, I think the companies buying Battlefield and Call of Duty think that putting Battle Royale in the game is going to be like, oh yeah, we'll get so much success, but really it's just going to weigh it down. And when, like I said, the hype train of Battle Royale runs out, so will these games that cling to it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed or agree with me, leave a like. If you're a Fortnite kid that got offended over this, I'm so sorry. It's not hate against Fortnite or any Fortnite YouTubers, it's just my opinion overall. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you all in my next video or my next stream.